Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Kick It with Tay. Hey, kick it with Tay. Hey, kick it with Tay. Hey. And today we're gonna talk about one of my favorite things to talk about, and that's wrestling, baby. Today we talking about wrestling. So right now, currently it's Friday, December 12th. Tomorrow is Saturday, December 13th. And tomorrow, one of my favorite wrestlers, one of the wrestlers I watched growing up, you know, one of the wrestlers I always rooted for growing up, whether it was the good or bad, whether he did his same 5 moves over and over. I was one of those fans who never got tired of seeing John Cena, okay? Hustle, loyalty, and respect. You know, I know all good things must come to an end. And I feel like John Cena retiring is gonna hurt me as much as it hurt me to see Undertaker lose the streak. And why I say the streak, because like I never in a million years did I think the streak will be broken. Never. So when that streak broke, I was like, oh, this is serious. And I was like, Undertaker might be retiring soon. And then, you know, we stopped seeing him so much. And he would just come like, you know, every once a year to promote WrestleMania or whatever. And then he finally laced up his boots. I mean, you know, the thing is, like, with Undertaker, we foresee him retiring. We was like, okay, yeah, he gonna hang it up. But John Cena, oh my gosh. It's crazy. It's crazy how you watch someone grow and develop as a wrestler, as a WWE superstar, as an actor, you know, like I said, I've been watching wrestling since I was 1 year old. Like, John Cena started in 2002. I was 3. So I watched John Cena whole career in my life, and now it's finally coming to the end, and it's crazy. It is crazy. But I'm really hoping he leaves with a win. I do not want Walter to win. I mean, Walter, Gunther, whatever the fuck you want to call him. Yeah, and honestly, I don't even know why they giving this opportunity to Gunther, because Gunther really don't need it. You know, I was looking for like a Carmelo Hayes, or like a Solo Sikoa, or even like LA Knight. You know, I was looking for something like that. You know, someone who's going, you know, the passing of the torch. I don't feel like Gunther needs the passing of the torch, because Gunther already accomplished so much in his career already. So Gunther really don't need this match with John Cena, to be honest with you. Excuse me. So it's a little confusing. Speaking of confusing, let's jump over to NXT. So as we seen on Deadline, Oba Femi beat Ricky Saints, right? And I was trying to figure out, like, all right, if we had Oba beat Ricky, right? And then we had Javon win the R Survivor. And then we were supposed to have the match between Javon and Obi at at New Year's Evil. But Javon, before I get into that, I was like confused. I was like, why is Obi winning? I feel like Ricky should have won. so him and Javon could go at it. Because then it's like, why are we giving Javon all these opportunities just for him to keep losing? I'm tired of seeing Javon win and he gets the title shot. And once he gets the title shot, he loses. And I'm like, stop playing with him, okay? Stop playing with the young OG, okay? The boy's bouncy. He's that guy at the age of 21. Stop playing with Javon, okay? Stop playing with him, all right? Because then I'm going to have to knuckle up. I was just confused. And then I was watching Tuesday night and I was like, oh. Okay, so Javon basically, he took his opportunity. He was like, I'm on a hot streak. You know, I've been winning. And I'm going to face Obi tonight. And, you know, Ricky tried to stop him. But Javon was like, nah, you know, this is my time. And then they have the match. And you couldn't tell me, Javon. You couldn't tell me Javon was not going to win that match. You couldn't tell me that. He was going to win that match. And then what happens? Motherfucking Ricky Saints gonna pull a referee out the ring. Disrespectful. Javon was by your side through it all. And you got mad. You mad because Javon took his opportunity early, so you couldn't get your rematch. Ain't it in the contracts when you win the belt, you automatically get a rematch clause? Like, you could have waited. But no, you wanted to come and interrupt the match because you got mad that he got his he wanted to cash in on his opportunity early. Stop, Ricky. That's you. You never win when you play dirty. You never win when you play dirty, Ricky. But with that being said, I'm excited to see where this gonna go. And another storyline on NXT, I'm excited to see the Cullen and Tatum Paxton. I'm telling y'all. WWE, please listen to me when I say this. Get Su Yung, get Rosemary, and put them with motherfucking Tatum Paxton. Okay, this loss to Izzy is the perfect setup. Even though I was rooting for my girl Tatum, I feel like Izzy did need this win. And based off of what Izzy said in her promo before the match, and I quote, you know, I'm going to change you. Basically, I'm gonna change you. And basically, because the whole thing with the Cullen, the whole thing with them and they cult like faction is basically like making wrestlers a better wrestler. So the whole thing with Tatum and them taking Tatum in, Tatum winning the women's championship, and Tatum not listening to Izzy when Izzy's telling her like, these girls gotta earn, you just can't be giving it out. Like, Tatum was being too nice, you know, and Izzy was trying to teach Tatum, like, play the game. Don't let the game play you. You gotta play the game. You the champion. You the one everyone gutting after. So, you know, you it right now. So you have nothing to prove in this very moment. They got everything proved to you. So let them prove that too. Just don't go out there and just giving up stuff. And Tatum didn't want to listen because Tatum felt like, you know, I'm a champion. I worked hard for this. And I want to give out opportunities. Izzy didn't like that. It's a little bit disappointed. But the storytelling in that match was excellent. I loved how they kept Sean Spears and the other guy kept getting involved and playing the mind games. I love how Izzy was playing the mind games with Tatum. I love how Tatum showed that, like, yeah, girl, I could play the mind games too. I thought Tatum was going to take the W, but it makes sense for Izzy to take the W, because if they going down the route of like trying to build Tatum character development, then she needed to take this loss, because we need to see this different side of Tatum that Izzy is trying to bring out. which would eventually make Tatum better. So I'm interested in this, and I feel like the only reason why I say we need to bring in Su Yung and Rosemary, because the way that I see Tatum going is like she about to get batshit crazy, and I feel like she need a faction full of batshit crazy women. And who is more batshit crazy than fucking Tatum? I mean, not Tatum, Rosemary and Su Yung. And I want the evil Su Yung, the dead bride Su Yung, or whatever she was. And I want DK Rosemary. Okay? Look, and this is how we could set it up. We give Izzy and Tatum another match. Izzy, she injures Tatum, right? Tatum take 2 weeks off. In them 2 weeks, Izzy earned her way up to getting a title shot at the NXT Women's Championship. It's an opportunity to get the NXT Women's Championship. We have a little scene before the match where, you know, it's Izzy and the other guy. I cannot remember his name right now. But Sean sent him a text saying that he working on tonight's, he got some last minute touches up on tonight plans, and he congratulates Izzy, and it'd be like he gonna be there a little later, right? So, you know, NXT pay-per-view go back, whatever pay-per-view it is, it go by, and we getting close to the Izzy match, and cut to another scene of Izzy and that boy in the locker room. Izzy worried. She like, Sean not here. Where is Sean? Like, this is crazy. He should be here by now. Blah, 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 blah. And then the boy is like, he gonna be here. You know, he never let us down. We got this. You got this. You gotta focus on your match, girl. You know, he just hypes her up, and she gets hyped up or whatever. So then we have Izzy and JC Jane, they going at it. You know, they about to go in their match or whatever. And they mid-match, you know, they put on a stellar performance. Fatal influences getting involved here and there. They get ejected from the ring. The boy again, I can't remember his name. He gets himself involved. He get ejected from the ring. Then the lights go out, right? And the lights come back on. And then the camera pan to the Titantron, and it's Tatum, and Tatum has Sean tied up, and she also got the other boy tied up too in a little clubhouse thing where they used to hang out, whatever. So she's like, and she's like, Tatum's like, hey Izzy, I'm at an old spot, blah blah. It's 3 of us here, and we're missing our 4th family member, blah blah blah. And then Tatum's like, you took the one thing that I cared about most from me. You were like everybody else. You betrayed me, and now it's time for me to get back to you. Now it's time for me to take my ultimate revenge on you, blah 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 blah, in a crazy, frantic type of way, right? So then Izzy's like, like she's like, oh my god, like this girl, what did I do? Like this girl's crazy. I created a monster. So then meanwhile that's happened, JC Jane being JC Jane, schoolboy pan 1 2 3. JC Jane retains the title. JC Jane retains the title. Lights go out again. No. So JC is celebrating. JC leaves the ring. Izzy is like standing up in the ring. She's like, fuck, she disappointed herself. She lost the match. And then Tatum be like, Izzy, now it's time to get you, right? And then the lights go off. Lights come back on. I know there's a lot of lights going off, but like, and then who do you see? You see Tatum in the front, standing parallel from Izzy, and then on Izzy left side is Rosemary, and then on Izzy right side is Soo Young. They basically jump her, like they whoop her ass, like they get like they just walk her like a dog, basically. They just basically walk her like a dog and leave her in the middle of the ring. Tatum gets the belt, not the belt. Tatum gets a mic and she says, Izzy, is this the person you wanted me to become? Is this who you tried to make me into? Ha 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 ha. Maniacal laugh. Since you wanted to change me so much, I'm gonna make you regret every minute of it. And she'd be like, you see, me and my sisters of death, we're here to take over the NXT women's locker room. So everyone back there, be on notice, because you never know when we're coming to get you. Boom. And then that's how you create the Sisters of Death. WWE, you need to hire me for creative, because I just gave y'all a storyline that y'all need to go about with it. I mean, y'all can add a little bit extra or whatever, but this is like the basics, okay? And y'all need to just do it, because it will be okay. It will be period. Yeah, I'm excited to see about tomorrow, what's gonna happen. I really hope John Cena win. I do not want Gunther to win, because we is never gonna hear the end of it. Never gonna hear the end of it. I am the ring general. Even your favorite, even the greatest of all time, John Cena, couldn't beat me. So you know what that means? That makes me the new greatest of all time. I beat John Cena. I made John Cena tap out, because I am the ring general. Also, I'm just like so waiting for this Liv Morgan and Raquel. I'm so waiting for this Liv Morgan and Raquel feud, because I know that's coming soon. Did you see how Liv was looking at her? Sister! Sister! Why you didn't tell me about it? What's that about? Why you didn't tell me you was going after the women's championship? I didn't know we had to run things by you. You don't. I'm just saying, like, it's so awesome. And Liv's just gonna use little old Roxanne Perez. Roxanne don't know what she in for. Girl, Liv back, girl. You thought you was in cool. Liv got something for you too, boo. Don't worry. Don't worry. Y'all get a chance at them tag team champions and y'all lose. She gonna come for your ass. She gonna come. You saw what she did to Rhea. Her and Rhea used to be the best friends. You saw what she did to Rhea. She took Rhea man and Rhea family. What you think? What you think? What you think she gonna do to you, Roxanne? But that's all I got for today, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Oh gosh, I always mess up on that part. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video. Okay? Share this out. Okay? Share it. And I know I will. Alright, y'all, that's the end of this video. I want to thank y'all for the love and support. I'm looking at my little the YouTube studio, and I found like one of the mukbangs I did, it got 105 views. I want to thank y'all so much for watching it. Continue on watching. If you can, watch all the way through. You know, that helps me get more traction. That helps, you know, us build a community here. You know, with this channel, it's all fun. It's all fun. We're gonna talk about things. Yes, we're gonna talk about the things, because the things need to be talked about. And don't worry, we're gonna talk about the things tomorrow, because I have a few things that I want to talk about with this society and what's going on, because I don't like what I'm seeing, and it's such a shame that, you know, we all live in this world and we all can't get along, and it's like stuff that's just so easy to understand. You just have to be a little bit open-minded, and the fact that people are choosing to be closed-minded about it really upsets me. It really upsets me. So tomorrow we're gonna get into the things. I'm just warning y'all now. And yeah, that's the end of this video. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for the love and support.